Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're gonna do a take two on this because thank the internet in the building it shut down. So I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
I'm gonna share these to a couple groups.
I'm just trying to share this to Paige. Here we go.
Yep.
7 even.
I'm gonna pause. All right. So we posted it in the event. I will also.
Okay, come on. That's it. You're in. Lay down and relax.
You can ignore that, Joe.
Is Joe there?
Yeah, he's in his office.
Hi, Joe. Yo.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. You guys been busy over there, huh?
We have been. Yes.
You're always so dressed.
I did it just for this, just for the live.
Aw, you look great.
Thanks. You do too.
Thanks. I try.
Cool.
Good to see you, Gina.
You too.
Go to the comments. All right. Cool.
Oh my gosh.
Well, what's going on? We're gonna do this. He's always dressed up, brother.
Yeah, he's always dressed up, looking suave.
Yeah, no. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm excited to do this. This will be a good show. Gina is the CEO of an amazing company, one of the best companies I think out there. That's really bridging the gap between a lot of conflicted interests in the LGBTQ community. Their main mission is less rainbow, more human, and that's just something that is to me just incredible, especially as somebody that is part of the gay community. I found her company and I can wear her clothing and still represent, my community without, I don't want to have shirts that just say scream, I'm gay, so it's nice to see companies out there, just trying to provide cool gear for just, everyday people.
Yes.
So welcome, Gina.
Thank you.
So, I mean, we'll get into it. We got some questions and all, we're not gonna like totally stick to the script, but we're gonna get into the nitty gritty and really talk about some things.
Yeah, I'm ready.
But this podcast is do what you love, and this is for entrepreneurs, business people that are really trying to find that financial freedom, or find ways to add value in their community or in everybody's life. And Gina is out in New York, and she has created 7 Even. 7 Even is a sponsor of a lot of things that Keighley North does. They sponsor me as an athlete. So, they're all around. They're always doing stuff. And not enough people know about them, I think, and so we need to get the word out. This is the year that they're gonna, tear it up, work with tons of people, be at tons of events. But let's just go into question one here, and hey, let's see if we can. There we go. We're going to question one here, and can you tell us like what's the inspiration behind starting Seven? Even like how did it a brew, and how did you make this a real thing?
Well, it first started with a nickname. So basically, I grew up Long Island, New York, all my life. After I graduated high school, I moved to Florida, and I met my friend Mike, who is gay. And he, when they say gaydar, they know when you're gay. Like,
yeah.
He always said, "Oh, Gina, you're a lesbian for years." And I denied it. And then he started giving me this nickname Seven, but he didn't come out right and say you're a seven. He would, when the pagers were popular, he would beep me, all sevens, and I had no idea who it was for a few weeks. And he finally told me, he's like, "That was me beeping you 77777." I'm like, "Why? What is seven?" He's like, "You're a lesbian." And then that whole started again. I'm like, I'm not gay. So fast forward 2005, I got married to a man. And 9 months later, I instead of having a baby, I came out and told my husband, "Come here." And I'm sorry, hold on 1 second.
No, you're good.
These animals, they don't know where they want to be. In the office, so you want to go inside. So I got married to a man, and then 9 months later, I came out, and I'm Italian. I did what I was supposed to do, and it just wasn't working for me. So then, fast forward a couple years later, I went to art school. I have an art background, graphic design degree. So it's like, you know what? I should do something fun. And so basically, I took the nickname Seven that drove me nuts, and created it for the LGBTQ community. Because after coming out, I kind of look around and I wear sporty things. I wear like Nike, Adidas, like all those sporty items. And I just didn't see anything out there for our community, and everything was rainbows or, the gay verbiage. This kind of doesn't sell my case, but this does. So I wasn't wearing that. I'm not a rainbow person. So I took that nickname Seven and created the brand Seven Even Clothing, and created the logo. So basically, you're carrying your pride through the logo instead of on, by rainbows and stuff like that. I mean, that's fun during like the pride events and stuff, but they go around daily wearing that stuff. And that's how it came about. And I've been doing it ever since, and I love it. And I love wearing it.
Of course, yeah, no, me too. I wear it all the time. So like, I guess like, who would be, what is who are the people besides obviously people in the gay community, but like, like, what does your clothing line like cater to the people in the LGBT community? Like, what does it separate you from?
I mean, it caters to everybody, I think. Whether you're street apparel, lounging apparel, outdoor apparel. It's kind of like a mainstream street brand, but for gay people.
No, totally. I mean, 100%. I like that. I mean, we rep it everywhere we go. So it has some of the best, like, I think, simplistic designs that just flow with outfits. I mean, it's legit.
Yeah, you can wear it with anything and wear it anywhere. I mean, I wear it to work, I wear it to the store, I wear it anywhere that I go.
Right.
And I know what it means to me, because so the logo Seven is, so that nickname Seven is the number of letters in the, well, first it was the number of letters in the word lesbian. And because that was the nickname my friend Mike had given me. He's like, "You're a seven, you're a lesbian." When I created the brand, it's seven, the seven colors of the rainbow. word to give. And then E represents equality. So you're wearing a logo that means something to you, and you know you're representing who you are, but in a more subtle, mainstream way. So
No, I mean I love it. Like you know my story. Like I'm just so glad that there is a company out there that is like that. You know,
thank you.
like a little bit about me, people know, but like I've never fed into like my own gay community ever, because I'm not the most flamboyant person, or I just don't do. I'm just different. But
Right.
but
You get
like
the people. Our community has all these different types of variations, I guess. You get the more flamboyant, you got the more sporty, you got the more femi, you got the more you can't even tell. So this brand kind of falls for everybody, I guess.
all of it. Yep. And that's the best part. It's true equality.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I love that. Can you share a couple of ways, that your company's been involved in the LGBT community, that has maybe, supported any causes that are close to your heart, or, just some ways that, you've dove into the community, that,
Yeah, so a couple years ago, I hosted 2 events, kickball events. It was actually a couple years ago. I have to do another one, but I raised money for Pride for Youth that's located on Long Island, New York. You know, these kids, they need an outlet from, if they have a bad family life, at least they have this other type of family. And to see people, if I was younger and I saw, I was born in 79. So, I mean, people that are young today, it's a completely different scene.
Oh,
so
for sure.
I didn't even know any gay people growing up. I didn't know what it was. I
Right.
always thought I was gay, but I ignored it and suppressed it. But I think these kids that are growing up today and seeing people on TV and seeing people out in public, I think it's important as not an example, but just like, wow, there's someone that's like me, and they, I hate to say that, they look normal. Like I'm not this person that my family makes me out to be, or society makes me out to be. Like, I just love who I love, and then that's it. So I think it's important for kids to see that it's okay to, be who you are. It's nothing wrong with it. So
I love
there's
that.
so much wrong in the world. If you're gay, like, come on, I'll take it. It's just so silly to me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. That's like,
right.
Yeah, I mean, everybody. I'll be honest. There was, I'm gonna do it now, but there was, cause I go live all the time and do this stuff for work. But I remember last time I was on a live, and this guy, I was talking about Joe, and I was like, yeah, it was like my husband, and one person commented, said, "Oh shit, you're gay? I'm fucking out of here, bro."
Oh my god.
Bro, that shit still exists, but like to me, that shit like that shit's funny to me, like, because it's just like, bro, you're that insecure with your clearly with your own life or something, that like, because like my sexuality had nothing to do with the topic of discussion that we were talking about, kind of like the same way that I'm in sports, like, yo, dude, like I show up in like MMA to, like, yo, I'm physically there to beat the fuck out of you. Like there's no, like that's it. So it's just let me be me and let people, and so it was crazy to me that, like, still in this day and age, like, people act like that,
yeah, it's
like,
horrible.
and it's like, yo, something that you heard for a millisecond on the internet ruffled your feathers, bro.
Right. Right. As I said, my husband.
Ooh,
oh my god,
bro, I'm gonna have
get
fun.
over it.
Have fun with you, dog.
But
like,
it's sad because social media, you scroll through a topic and you're like, oh, let me see the comments. The comments are just, they're horrific. And then I catch myself like typing something to say, and I'm like, you know what? It's not even worth it, because I'm going to get upset. It's going to cause, I leave it alone, because you can't, You
all
just
the time.
the ignorance, you got to just ignore it and move on.
Yeah, 100. It's one of the hardest things to do too.
Yeah,
I work on it every day.
yeah, yeah.
It's because yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of people don't keep that same energy when it's face to face too.
Right,
You know, but
right,
they'll say it on the internet or behind your back for sure.
right, right.
I've always thought that's just funny because and I think it like the reason why I get like mad and upset or frustrated about it is because there's so many people out here that don't want to speak up or don't have the courage to defend themselves, and they just become victims to this bullying. And like to me is like I just don't stand for that shit, to the point where there's probably like a good balance, but like I'm straight like, yo, like I'll beat your ass, bro. Like these people,
Right.
I don't care, bro.
Yeah. It's just crazy because I love that we connected and we've been friends for years now. And we
Yeah.
connected through my company. You had shot me an email saying how much you love my brand and you've been looking for this. And, we just connected. And now years later, we're friends. And now I'm on your podcast. We've worked together. And I love the fact that you just happen to be gay. You're married to Joe. You have a wonderful relationship. And you're an MMA fighter. Like you're going in the ring and you're defeating all the stereotypical thoughts that people have for a gay person, where it's like, wow, he's gay. He doesn't look gay. He doesn't act gay. And this is why I love that, I could sponsor you. And I am thankful that you wear my logo and company and represent it and always supporting and
had it on my body,
yeah. And he's got a tattoo. I don't even have my own tattoo of my logo. So it just blows my mind. And it's crazy to think that here I took this nickname that I hated and suppressed who I was for a very, very long time. And it came out with a brand that people are loving. So
100%. That's super cool. All right, so now we're going to take a little turn. So what are some of the challenges and opportunities you've encountered as an LGBT business owner?
Opportunities, I mean, every year.
More specific. I mean, we could even go like fashion, like what?
I've been part of fashion shows before. I've done my own fashion show. I am looking into doing another fashion show where I'll be hosting and putting everything together. I mean, every year that goes by, there's more opportunities and more opportunities because there's more things going on within our community. I think just people are just sick of hiding and sick of being in the closet and sick of everything. And they're like, fuck it, let's just have a party. Let's just do this event. Let's do that event. And people are coming out to those events. And you just went to an event in Vegas with Compete Sports. So, I mean, I need to get back into the events. Like I was talking to you about it. I have a lot of things going on in my life, and my brand's taking a back burner to some of those things. But back, and hopefully I'll be part of some events this coming summer, and it'll be good.
Yo, we're gonna hit up the Columbus, Ohio event, and we're gonna. I mean, they've all met me now, so they know I can't talk proper, but we're gonna fuck that shit up.
Yeah, I want to look into it. That would be so fun to go.
Yeah, I mean, if we can, make it work. I obviously, got to check the financials, make sure we can do it and everything. But I think I'm gonna try to, maybe save and budget for it. But I think it'd be super cool. It's gonna be at their professional soccer stadium, and their conferences are like I said, I mean, but like their conferences are pretty powerful, and it was pretty cool. I went in there with expectations. I was just going to like an award show and that was it. But then I walked into like this straight diversity conference about how they're really trying, the impact that they're doing. And I'll be honest, it just opened my eyes and kind of changed my life a little bit. I told them a little bit about it, I've just always been like solo dolo most of my life and a lot of the stuff, and it's just kind of cool to see that there's like some big organizations out there that are mad supportive of LGBTQ people, either in business or either in sports, or especially small business owners, and like it's cool to see them like group up at these conferences and collaborate and
Yeah.
do things to give back to the community, create more opportunities for youth and stuff like that. And so it's cool to I don't know, just be a part of that. And I mean, you and your brand, you just you fit that because you're trying to spread, true diversity, where like you don't judge anybody for anything no matter what. And like there's so many companies within our own community that say they're all about equality, but they're just not. They're all
Right.
about their niche or their clique, and they only market that. And sadly, most of the things that you only see mainstream or on the news is super, is not what Seven Evens about, or not,
Right.
not what.
Right.
And so, but like, and that's, but like, that's all the consumers see. And
Right.
so the how they look at people in our community is based off of these kind of commercials, which there's a huge part of the community that isn't like that, and that is doing absolutely amazing things as well,
Right.
that I think that the world deserves to know.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. They only show the things that are going to catch a comment and, a judgment. So it would
No,
be
for
nice
sure.
to, yeah. It's sad, but
Mhm.
we shall
I mean,
see.
that's why it's cool to be, a trailblazer with, Compete Sports, and, with Seven Even, people that are really trying to create a meaningful impact. And they're not doing it for themselves, they're doing it for the younger generation so they can feel, safe and compete and hit their dreams and goals, because, it's not always the safest place for everybody in the community. So letting there's more support, and like
Right.
you're just not alone, it can go a long ways, you know what I mean?
Right.
And
Right.
that's
Yeah.
super cool. So I guess here, like, we're gonna go quick into this question. I like this question. So like, what's your approach in like making your designs that like flow with the community? Like, how do you incorporate your designs with the community, and like how to, like, because like I know you do it with like special market strategies, stuff like that, when you make your design. So like, how does that come about?
I like this question.
Yeah.
So I like to use the logo a lot. I like to incorporate it in designs. So basically, I like subtle design, not over the top, not in your face. So, like, I'll do. Artists always say my inspiration's everywhere I look. I mean, it's the truth. I mean, driving, I'll think of something. I'll see something. I'm like, oh, I could create something like that. Basically, like, big example, I'll look into people of our community. Sally Ride, who was a first lesbian astronaut.
Yeah.
I designed a subtle design with her in it. I don't really use rainbow. I do have this one, Rainbow Blooded, because you got to put some type of rainbow in the pride, because there's people that like the rainbow. So I don't want to deter from that, but that's just not what the brand is about. But we do have it. I just like everything subtle, everything mainstream. So, if it is rainbow, it's not just like a rainbow. It'll be like the different parts of the colors of the rainbow, intricated into the design. What else do I have? I have, stuff that just has the logo. I mean, decals. I have my mug here. This, by the way, this is stay hot, stay cold for hours.
Oh,
yeah.
Can't go right.
Can't go wrong.
Fuck
Every
that
time I go to
Stanley
sip it,
cup.
I think it's a little cooler and it's still piping hot. I'm like, my tongue.
There we go.
But yeah, so everything is just in a subtle manner. if you go to my website, 7eclothing.com, you'll go to the historical part of the website. There's a link. And I just pay tribute to those who passed before us, but like Harvey Milk, that kind of laid the path for everybody, and part of our community that has made a difference, and it's fun.
No, for sure. That's cool. I like that. I
Thank
mean,
you.
that's a unique way to spread information about our history, then at the same time come up with those mainstream designs and still, have unique designs.
Yeah. I mean, I've designed when we had that Orlando shooting. I had
I remember you made.
design out for
I
that.
bought something for that. That one's
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
So,
cool one.
I try to incorporate our community, but everything is on a subtle level.
Mhm.
So I
No.
think it's cool.
No, I mean it is.
Thank you.
Oh, I love it. I mean, I know that you're crazy busy, but like, can you share maybe any upcoming projects or collaborations you have with people in the community that you're super excited about, or what can you give any sneak peeks to like what you got planned coming up?
Well, like I said, everyone has life outside of the things that they do, and my brand has kind of taken a back seat, which it sucks, but I mean, that's life. So this year, 2024, I'm getting back on the saddle, and I have some new designs coming out with new products. And, I just want to connect more with the community. This is our first step with you, and then you with Compete Magazine, and hopefully I can connect with them. And I'm sporty. I love sports. So, to connect and do stuff with that aspect of our community, the athletes, I think that would be fun for me to do. And I'm just up for anything that comes my way. So
that's sick. I'm gonna connect you with Yolanda. You guys need to come up with some clothing for their kickball league or some warm-up gear.
Yeah.
Cool.
I already have softball out there. I have some more designs coming out.
Sick.
I play softball, of course.
No,
Cliche lesbian, but
what are you in the Naga League, or what league are you in?
No, it's just it's actually a newer league out here in I'm in Lindenhurst. So there's a league here that was just started a couple years ago, so I've been on the same team. But yeah, just to kick around once a week, get some exercise, get some fresh air. It's just it's fun. So
no, totally. No, that's super cool. All right, well, here, check this out. I got another good question I think you're gonna like.
Okay.
What advice are you gonna give to young entrepreneurs or business people that are in the community and they're trying to brand themselves or do exactly what you're doing?
Definitely keep true to your niche. Don't deter just because, you're going to get people that you post things and, you're trying to sell things and you put stuff on your social media, and you'll get those trolls that are going to say something stupid to you. And me, I take everything to heart. I wear my heart on my sleeve. It's very hard to read something like that and then just kind of like brush it off. But you have to have tough skin, which it stinks. But I mean, just living in the world that we live in, you have to have tough skin for everything that you do. So just continue to work and grind and use your resources. And, if you want to collaborate with me, contact me. But, have fun. You got to just have fun with what you do, and you got to love what you do. Hence our show. But as long as you're just not doing it because you think you're going to make money, or you're just doing it to make money, or you're doing it to, you got to really love it and be true to your brand that you're trying to grow, and be true to yourself, and, do it because you like it and you love it, not because you think that something's going to come out of it.
No, that's great. I mean, that's amazing advice.
Thank you.
What are some things that you're going to do this year to, ensure like that you guys stay authentic to your brand, your model, and then at the same time, really, hit this year hard, kind of like make that impact?
You know, like I said, I'm jumping on the saddle here and be posting more. I'm definitely looking into starting and initiating my own fashion show, but it's not going to just be a normal fashion show because I do things completely different from the norm. So it'll be an event, a party. I have all these ideas in my mind and everything is laid out and the music and how it's going to be. And, I just got to get to the grind and actually physically put it in the works. So I just think gathering people from our own community just shows that there's people like you out there.
No,
you're not by yourself. So
totally. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Can you share, one of your, I guess, either a success story or one of your most like memorable highlights throughout, the journey of 7 even?
When I first started, I won Entrepreneur of the Year.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So that was a shocker, and that was amazing. Being in the Compete Sport magazine, you were on the cover, may I add. And you did the interview. It was about you, but you also, gave me some credit as a brand and supporting you, and how that impacted your life. And I'm just blown away by it. Just a success to me is the simplest thing of someone saying something nice on my social media, sending me a message, buying something where I'm like, wow, someone that is working hard. And then in the climate that we're living in today, that everything is just so expensive, you're still like, I just had a big purchase the other day and I'm like, it's just nice that someone actually spent their hard-earned money to buy something that I created. It's just,
for sure.
It's nice. So that right there is the most.
What's that feeling feel like?
It's, you get shocked and you're like, it's just not every purchase. I mean, I've been doing this since 2008, so it's been a while, and every single purchase that I get the same feeling of just, oh my God, like it's, oh, someone bought something. Like you never get used to it. And that I think is such a big thing as a business owner, is to not get used to it. Because once you do, you kind of lose the love for it, and you're like, oh yeah, of course you're gonna buy. Like, that's not me. I'm like, oh my God, they bought, it's just
right.
It's nice. So
for sure. I love that. I love that.
It's just a nice feeling, it's just
totally.
Someone's buying something that you visually put together and they're like, oh, I like that, let me buy that.
No, totally. So what are some of your like hopes and what you want to see happen in the community, like in the LGBT community in the next year?
More equality, of course. Just more people being accepted and being seen as it's not a big deal. Like,
for sure.
Just live your life. I mean, we have so much going on in the world, and to worry about who you like and who you are attracted to and who you want to spend your time and your life with, I mean, it's so stupid. Just
100%.
It's nice because through my brand, I've helped people, through some of the struggles that they have, and it's nice. It's nice. So I just hope that there's more peace.
More peace.
Yeah.
What are some things that you think that your company is going to do to help spread that peace?
Just the simplicity and the meaningful designs and the logo, just showing that we're all different, no matter who you are, whether you're gay, straight, bi, transgender. We're still, so cliche to say, but we're still human. We still do day-to-day things. We still go to work. We still take out the trash. We still,
yeah.
It's just, we're all the same. So Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So, do you have any like timelines, or like when can we expect some of these new designs, or maybe the kickball tournament? When can we be expecting on that?
Well, it's freezing right now. It's about 20 degrees on Long Island. So
Right.
any events that I do put together will be in the spring, summer, or fall. I'm looking to put something together, hopefully this coming season.
Mhm.
Just to get people together, to just have fun.
For sure.
And new products. I have a few in the works and a few that are ready to be launched. So I'll be putting that out shortly. And yeah.
Hell yeah. So say if people, want to collaborate with you either on maybe an event, or we'll just start there. So like say that, they want to collaborate and maybe team up on an event. What are some of the best ways to collaborate with you to make events happen?
You could email me at 7e clothing at info. I just changed the email. It's info at 7eclothing.com. Email me or hit me up on the
Is the
social
seven
media.
like actual seven or a
Yeah,
seven?
the number 7e clothing. So info at 7eclothing.com. Shoot me an email if you forget, or you could just go to the website and email me through there, or DM me. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, and they're all 7E Clothing. So you could
Okay.
find me anywhere. Yeah, there you go. Info at 7E Clothing.
For sure. That's cool. So say somebody wants to connect with you for like the kickball event. Like what are kind of some of the things that you think you would need, or resources for, for the event, or sponsors or other collaborations or whatever,
Yeah. The past two events that I did for kickball, it probably is not going to be kickball this time around, but it's going to be something a little different, a little homage to our childhood. So I don't want to say too much, but
Okay.
at those events, I had companies donate for raffle, and that's cool. Maybe this year I could do where companies can come out and have a table and sell there, and just to help promote and get their word out. I know it's super hard and everything is just expensive, and I feel like, I guess depending on the state, but it's very like anything to do with the gay community is expensive to be part of, and I don't know why. So just help them promote whatever they're promoting, and do
For
that.
sure. Okay, cool. That's super cool. I like that.
Thank you.
And then I mean, of course, just the best way to get a hold of you is, of course, at 7even on Instagram, Facebook, or then hit you up on your personal pages.
Yeah 7E Clothing, it's for everything. 7E and then clothing, TikTok, Threads, Instagram, Facebook. There's just so much social media that you have to keep up with. It's insane.
Yeah, no, it gets crazy.
So just shoot me a DM, comment anything, and I would love to hear from anybody, and it'll be fun.
I love it. All right. Well, I just want to thank you for coming on the show, talking about what you're going to do this year and some of the things that you got coming out. I'm excited to, watch everything come out and some of the events happen, and hopefully be at an event together.
Yes.
But I just, again, want to thank you for taking time to hop on the show, and we'll definitely have to do it again.
Yes, this was a lot of fun, and I appreciate your time and wanting me to be on your show. Thank you. This is a lot of fun. I appreciate it. This is very different from what you do daily. So
yeah,
I appreciate you putting me on.
No, of course. I'm trying to do a little more of that and getting a little more involved in the community and try to just, like kind of like what you're doing is just put people on and create more opportunities for everybody,
Thank
regardless
you.
of your background or whatever you're doing. So
Thank you. Thank you. It's a good
I
guy
love
right
it.
here, people. Cody
Hey,
Galloway.
I appreciate that.
Seriously.
But again, thank you so much. We're gonna hop off again. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Or you guys can tune into the show later and watch it, or you'll see it on Spotify and other streaming services tomorrow. But
Cool.
again, thanks again, y'all, and I will talk with you guys soon.
Thank you.